In the hallowed halls of the University of Warsaw's Department of Archaeology, a remarkable radiology machine stands as a guardian of the past. Unlike its modern counterparts designed to peer into the living, this machine's mission is to unravel the enigma of ancient bones and long-silent organs. This technological marvel is at the heart of the Warsaw Mummy Project, a noble endeavor initiated in 2015. Its purpose, to unlock the secrets of 40 mummies, both human and animal, that have slumbered for millennia in the National Museum of Warsaw. The project's ambition reaches far beyond the realms of mere archaeology. It seeks to traverse the corridors of time, to fathom the mysteries concealed within the bodies of those who walked the earth centuries ago. These mummies, many of them bearing the scars of their time, have met the ravages of smallpox, polio, kidney disease, and black lung. Yet, amid these commonalities, the dedicated radiology team in Warsaw occasionally uncovers something extraordinary, a mummy that defies the predictable patterns of history. As these Egyptian mummies, fragile and aged beyond imagination, arrive, they still rest in their original sarcophagi, encased in layers of linen and cradled by sawdust. Their preservation is nothing short of an ancient art. Their torsos are filled with treasures like myrrh, cassia, and Nile mud, each element chosen with precision to maintain the delicate equilibrium that safeguards these remnants of antiquity. The Warsaw Mummy Project, a haven for non-invasive archaeology, offers a rare privilege to its researchers, a chance to delve into history without disturbing the precious corpses. The linens, fragile threads connecting us to the past, hold within them the potential to reduce these embalmed remnants to dust. Another intriguing facet of this venture is the pursuit of identity. Unearthing the true identities within mummies is a formidable challenge, given the centuries of tomb robbing and conquest, where corpses were shuffled from one coffin to another. Inside the countless sarcophagi that found their way to Warsaw, a pharaoh might rub shoulders with a slave, a conqueror with a conquered. The team's task is to decipher the lost stories of these silent souls. In the annals of history, April 2021 will be remembered as the time when the radiology team accepted a mummy believed to hail from the 1st century BC. Originally presumed to be male, the mummy's sex stirred much debate, largely due to an inscription on the sarcophagus that identified the contents as those of an Egyptian priest. However, it was the X-rays and CAT scans that would prove to be the key to unraveling the mystery hidden beneath the tightly wound linen wrappings. The supposed male mummy unveiled a stunning secret. It was a female, with long, flowing, curly hair cascading past her shoulders, a trait not uncommon for males in 1st century BC Egypt. She bore the hallmarks of a woman. What made this discovery truly astonishing was the absence of male genitalia. Though castration was not unusual in the high echelons of ancient Egyptian households, there was more to this story. Beneath the wrappings, a tiny foot, a delicate arm, and the fragile head of a fetus came into view. This revelation was nothing short of a miracle. Instead of the expected pursuit of ancient diseases or causes of death, the team had uncovered a revelation that transcended the boundaries of time. Within the lower torso of the mummy lay a preserved pregnant woman, a find of unparalleled significance. The woman, believed to be between 20 and 30 years old at the time of her demise, carried a fetus that had reached the advanced stage of 5 months on the cusp of childbirth. The fact that both mother and unborn child had been preserved together within the same sarcophagus was nothing short of a historical breakthrough. This mysterious lady, interred in the sarcophagus of a high priest, became known as the mysterious lady of the National Museum in Warsaw. As the Warsaw team continued to delve into her remains, the tale of this ancient mother and her unborn child continued to unfold, a story that spans centuries, transcending the boundaries of life and death, and reaching out to captivate the imagination of all who crossed its path. In the annals of history, this ancient mother and her unborn child represent a captivating enigma, one that still elicits a sense of wonder and curiosity among researchers and historians alike. The story of the mysterious lady of the National Museum in Warsaw unfolds like a timeless epic, shrouded in the mysteries of ancient Egypt, secrets of life and death, and the passage of time. With meticulous investigation, researchers unraveled even more astonishing facets of this archaeological marvel. The most intriguing revelation was the fact that the fetus had never been removed from its mother. In the traditional embalming process, the usual custom was to wrap the uterus and its precious cargo in linens and return it to the mother's body. However, the scans told a different story. The embalmers of this ancient mother had chosen a different path, leaving the uterus and fetus untouched. Why? Theories abound to explain this extraordinary choice. One hypothesis is rooted in the belief that an unnamed baby may not have been considered an individual in the eyes of the embalmers. The idea that this fetus was not yet recognized as fully human offers a plausible explanation for this unique preservation technique. They might have left the fetus attached to the mother, perhaps to allow the gods of the afterlife to determine its fate. Another theory suggests that religious prohibitions played a role in this preservation method. The embalmers may have been steadfastly forbidden to interfere with the deceased during the intricate funerary process. The hardened, thickened uterus supporting a fetus of that age may have posed an insurmountable challenge, forcing them to leave it be. Yet another theory delves into the secretive aspect of this discovery. It is conceivable that this infant was a closely guarded secret, and the embalmers could have been discreetly compensated to disregard the existence of the fetus. A clandestine pregnancy could have threatened the reputation or career of a powerful individual. In such a scenario, the priests may have conspired to ensure her anonymity by burying her and her unborn child in one of their revered sarcophagi. While the reasons behind her death remain concealed in the sands of time, it's evident that this woman occupied a significant social standing. The lavish array of amulets adorning her was not just for decoration. They were a testament to her high status, a collection of talismans intended to protect her on her journey through the afterlife. To unravel the remaining secrets held within the tombs of this ancient mother and her unborn child, scientists plan to conduct blood tests and analyze the fetal tissue. They hope that these modern techniques would unveil the mysteries surrounding her demise and the extraordinary preservation of the fetus, a unique occurrence untouched by the traditional mummification process. In January 2022, the enigmatic story of the mysterious lady of the National Museum in Warsaw continued to unfold. Archaeologists continued their relentless quest for answers, employing advanced tomographic technology and a three-dimensional reconstruction of her body. They sought to understand the circumstances surrounding her death and the gender of the unborn child who had shared her eternal slumber. These answers remained elusive, but what emerged from their research was an extraordinary revelation. The fetus had been preserved in a manner akin to pickling. This preservation technique hinged on an ancient Egyptian practice of embalming using a naturally occurring mixture known as natron. This substance, composed of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate, was procured from dry lake beds near Indonesia. It played a crucial role in the desiccation of sodium, drawing out the moisture and aiding in the preservation process. It turned more acidic, forming a protective seal around the uterus, preventing the fetus from decaying due to exposure to oxygen. However, this remarkable preservation process did not spare the bones of the fetus, which gradually demineralized and dissolved within the acidic brine. Another significant revelation was that the mysterious lady did not meet her end in childbirth. Instead, mother and child seemed to have experienced a shared fate, only to be discovered 3,000 years later through the lens of modern tomography. The secret infant, nestled deep within its eternal cradle, remained undisturbed, preserved thanks to the wonders of contemporary technology. As this historical riddle continued to unravel, one could only anticipate the day when this ancient mother and her unborn child would take their place in the spotlight, displayed in the National Museum of Warsaw, where they would join the esteemed collection of 40 Egyptian mummies, each one whispering tales of an age-long past.